What is up, Nomad Nation? It's Thirsty Thursday. It's 10/24/24. That's a mouthful. We made it to another week. Hot damn. We made it to another week. We only got one more day before the weekend and 2 days before the Nomad Gamers goes live. Yes. So, before I get into anything else, and we all know how scatterbrained I am, where I could mean to say one thing or I could be mid-thought and go the other direction. So let me stop right there and say this. If you are watching on our YouTube channel, thank you. However, you're not done yet. You might have found God's Father. You're not done yet. Right down here somewhere, you're going to see a subscribe button. Hit that thing. Also, turn on your notifications to where you can catch every time we upload new content to YouTube. Now, if you're over in Zuckerberg's land, and I'm sorry if you are, but if you are, you're catching us recorded. Go over here somewhere, hit that like button. Turn on where you will be notified every time that the Godfather or Nomad Nation puts up new content. We need 100 likes. We need 100 likes on both. And I'll give another update on where we stand at on Tuesday. So let's get into this week's topic. Tuesday, I was thinking, what do I do for Thursday? Because these topics are getting harder and harder to figure out because I don't want to step on the Nomad Gamers' toes. Like, what would I want to do that they don't want to do? What do they want to do that I could do? It's getting hard. There could be some changes on the horizon for Godfather's Thirsty Thursdays and Talking Tuesdays, but it's getting hard. So yesterday, I was thinking at work, what do I do? Guys, what do you do? Last night I came home and I played Fallout 4. And I was still thinking, what do I do? Can't talk Fallout. That's a topic the nomads want. And I respect that. So today at work I had an idea. The idea was I've been wanting to play naval games. So let's start looking at naval games. And I'll tell you what, it kind of came back around to Cutthroats again. And I'm like, good God, I cannot play Cutthroats. The stupid thing will not load on my computer and play right. I will get into it. I will start sailing. I will attack somebody. Computer crashes. And then that's when Godfather gets really, really upset with it. So I was like, well, damn it. If I can't play Cutthroats, let's go to the website, Google, and find out what in the hell they did after Cutthroats came out. Maybe I can find something newer that's like Cutthroats. Nothing's ever going to be Cutthroats. It can be similar, but it'll never be Cutthroats again. So I got to looking, and I found some pretty good information, honestly. I found that Cutthroats was inspired by Sid Meier's. He had a naval game out there. I think it was either in 87 or 97. And that inspired Cutthroats. And then when Pirates of the Caribbean came out, instead of taking that Pirates game and putting it on the PlayStation or the Xbox or the PC or whatever gaming console you wanted to put it on, they decided to put it on your mobile devices, your tablets, your smartphones. So I found Oceans and Empires, and man alive, I'll tell you what, that game's fun. To a point. The reason why I liked Cutthroats was because all I had to worry about was my crew and my boat. I didn't have to worry about a base. I didn't have to worry about leveling up an infirmary. I didn't have to worry about cranking out more soldiers. I just had to worry about going out and fighting. And unfortunately, Oceans and Empires are not like that. You have to literally build an army. You have to have enough food for them. You have to have enough. You have to have all this. Like any other game today, you got 50 buildings that do nothing, 3 buildings that gives you troops, 1 that gives you your ships, and then you've got a castle and I believe an outer gate for the harbor or some damn thing. And then they force you into PvP. You can't play it PvE. And sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, PvE for me is more enjoyable than PvP. And when myself and Chungus talk about the Grand Theft Auto series this weekend, you will hear me bring that up again. That will be a topic that I bring up. I don't mind PvPing, but PvE sometimes is the more relaxing and the more soothing. Just to build something, just to go out and terrorize the high seas. So I was talking to someone on that game, and I said, is there any other games out there like this? And they said, yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. Although it's horrible, we were all there. The server pain in the ass was there before he came over to Oceans and Empires. But the game is falling apart, and that's why we came here. And I'm like, oh, okay. So then I'm like, well, shit. Maybe now I'm going to be forced into buying Skull and Bones. Because that looks like a great game. The reviews are but you know what? I think a majority of you gamers are like me, and you're just picky. You want an A+ product. Guess what? So do I. I can't blame you for that. So I think I'm going to go out and get Skull and Bones, or see if it's on Xbox Pass. See if I can get in there and just play it and see what the hell is going on with it. But you know what? Godfather may not get his naval game back. I just may not. I may be stuck and relegated to Starfield and just go to the sci-fi route. So if that's the case, then I guess it is what it is, because nobody out there is making pre-18th century pirate games. There's not doing it. There's a huge market out there, and you could do it like RDR. You could. And to tell you the truth, that would probably be fun. Think about it. Just think about it. Let's go down, and I don't like going down this lane too often, but let's go down imaginary lane. Here we go. We're walking down this goddamn lane. Rockstar, take note, please. You have your starting ship. Okay? You are in a fleet of pirates. Even if it's realistic or not, a fleet. Everybody has their own boat. And on that boat, you get your own crew. Then you go around, you terrorize the shit out of everywhere. But instead of making a game where you can go from St. Augustine or Charleston Harbor all the way the hell down to Venezuela, that's a lot of ground, by the way. You could break it up to DLCs. You could break it up to new games or an addition to the game. You could have Series 1 or Game 1 of whatever game title that you guys think of. It can be from Venezuela to, let's say, modern day Puerto Rico. Okay. And from Puerto Rico as far west as, oh, hell with it. Let's go Mexico. The Yukon Peninsula right there. Series 2 or Game 2 or DLC 1, you take that and you expand it more up north. Then you include Jamaica, you include Cuba. And you put some more quests out there. Now you're just expanding the game zone a little bit. For DLC 3, you could put the American Gulf Coast on there. Maybe the west side of the Florida shoreline to, let's say, New Orleans. Expansion, what is that? 1, 2, 3. I think I'm at 4. Anyways, next expansion. Lost count, sorry. Then you expand it all the way up to Charleston Harbor. And maybe stop there. Then your mind could just go off. Then possibly you could start working your way down the South American coastline, wrap it around, and go back up the other way. The world is literally a new canvas for you. I don't think we'll ever see it, though. And that pains me to say. I think I'm going to be relegated to my shitty Starfield. So, I guess it is what it is. Today's episode is probably not going to be too long. I'm not feeling so well. It is October. I think I'm getting a cold. My nose is running like a marathon runner, and I can't catch it because I told you Tuesday, you don't want to see me go running. So if you're on Facebook, we need 100 likes, and you know this. I take the ideas from other individuals or other things that I see, and if I like them, I incorporate them. If I don't like them, I throw them out. If I like some of it and I like some of this one, I might meld them together and throw away everything I don't like. Why do you say this, guys? Well, every time I come on here, I'm going to promote Santiago. Every time. I didn't get your shirt yet, Santi. I'm just in a new Glarus shirt. I figure Thirsty Thursday. Where is it? Oh, you can't see it because of my beard. Spotted cow from New Glarus. Cow tipping, baby. But anyways, I watch Santiago every single day when he goes live on Facebook. And while he's going live on Facebook, he also does his Spotify at the same time. And he talks about, and we've already talked about this, but he goes over a wide variety of things. And today's episode was real good. Really good. If you missed it, I encourage you, go like his page, go start watching some of his content. Yesterday was horror movie day, and I didn't say anything on Tuesday. I might have. I think I did. Yeah, I think that's when I said I was going to run over people and run over. Yeah, we don't want to go down that road again. But I like what Santiago does. He will have a thought. He'll start presenting that thought. Then he'll get sidetracked, just like I do. But the thing I like the most about him is he acknowledges everybody in his comment section. Everybody. Doesn't matter if you're new, doesn't matter if you're there every day, and it doesn't matter if you're there on Monday, you skip Tuesday, you're there Wednesday, then you skip until the next week. He doesn't care. He'd love to have the views, he'd love to have the stars, he'd love to have the support, but he doesn't care. And he says one of the best things out there. You be you. Don't try and be anybody else. You need good reminders every now and again. And if you go and watch Santiago, I guarantee you're going to get some reminders of who you want to be and how to act. But, and he's probably watching this, he's probably starting to laugh right about now. I got to address something. 420 Winkles, or wrinkles, not winkles, wrinkles. You pot smoking, air humping, deep throating of the mic dog. You want to sit there and make fun of the Godfather. That's fine. I loved every minute of it, by the way. Loved every minute of it. Going back and forth, that was great. Anyways, you don't smoke all that weed when you go off the air. That's fine. Guy's father is going to come down there with some doggy treats, and I swear to God, I'm going to get enough drugs in there to where it mellows you out. You won't freaking bite me. Keep playing with me, 420. Keep playing with me. Guy's father will put you in jail. By the way, I have that part. But I'll put your ass in jail. You obnoxious, horny dog. And I love every second of it. But come on. You wanted to make fun of me? There's your jail. I swear to God, I'll make it to where you're in the corner laying on your side drooling. And then pick your ass up. And you're pretty fat. Pick your fat ass up and I'll shove you in your jail and then laugh at you when you wake up. I said something earlier today. I was gonna put it in my broadcast. So that covers Santiago and 420 Wrinkles, the bud smoking dog. By the way, we gotta smoke weed together. Let's move on. I need some ideas from you guys. I'm running out of ideas. So I'm going to put a poll up on what you guys would like to see. Okay? Nomad Gamers is going to be doing a big series on the Grand Theft Auto. We announced that this time last week. Nomad Gamers also wants to do the Fallout series, the Fallout franchise, so that's off the books for me. I am going to get into Minecraft, but when I do, I'm going to have a special guest. Who's going to sit here probably for the entire episode and talk with me, and I'm going to try and figure out before I do that how to put a picture in picture, because I want to put some of his gameplay in here. The other thing we're going to be doing, and I don't know if I'm going to do it here or if I'm going to do it with the Nomad Gamers, but esports is getting huge. I love to see it. Finally, esports is getting the recognition it needs. It's in high schools now. The nerds have something to do. The nerds can now be a state champion in something that they're good at, besides debate and chess and playing the clarinet. Sorry, going off Big Bang Theory. But anyways, they got something to do. So from now on, between myself and the Nomad Gamers, because we're going to be talking about switching up the week. Godfather might come down a little bit. Nomad might come up a little bit. We're going to start balancing this out. It may come down to where the only time you're going to have a one-on-one with Godfather is on Thirsty Thursdays. Nomad Gamers is probably going to pick up the pace and start recording a lot more throughout the week and go that route. Statistics just say the more that we get our faces out there, the more viewers we're going to get. We're not in this for money. We're not. We're in this because we have a love for gaming. And sometimes when we're gaming, and sometimes when we're talking about the gaming, it's good information. Somebody needs to hear this. And I can't get too far into it because if I do, I'm going to spoil the Nomad Gamers. That's what's killing me. I got a lot to say. So we're going to find a balance between the two. We're going to find a balance to where it works for both sides, to where I'm getting some, they're getting some, we're all getting some, and we're all happy, go lucky. And in fact, I believe Chungus is. And you see, I'm getting a cold, and I apologize now, but this cold, I'm just getting it today, and it is kicking my ass. My nose is running. I don't know. It's wow. So, with that being said, we're gonna be mixing some things up. Nomad Gamers might not be coming on Saturday. We had a technical breakdown, and we've ordered a part, but it may not be here until Saturday. I'll keep you guys informed on our page. So back to what I was saying about games. See, I hate being scatterbrained because I can never remember anything. I'm going to put up a poll. I'm going to let you guys pick the next game franchise that I dive into. And I'll start talking about that. If it's the Assassin's Creed franchise, then of course, it's going to be weeks on end until I get tired. The Minecraft, I'll have a special guest with me, and we'll go from there. But now I remember what I was talking about. See, so when we're live, when another creator that I know goes live, this creator interacts. He says hi to everyone in his comment section, and that's where I want to be at. I want to come down to where I'm interacting with you guys. I want to come down to where I'm reporting on esports. I want to come down to the point where I'm reporting on esports. You guys may or may not know it because it may or may not be your local area, but my local area, what the high schools are doing as far as esports, what is the standings? What have they done? So me and Chungus are looking into that. Fireball's looking into it too, and we'll go from there. I hate to cut this one short on you guys, but my nose is just, I just don't feel good. This beer is not even tasting good. And that's weird for it to be a Thirsty Thursday. So, with that, be yourself, game hard, reach for those achievements. If you run across a griefer and he needs blown up, blow the motherfucker up. Other than that, peace and love. The old Godfather is out.